It's not about perfection or fast results. This is a slow, sometimes messy, sometimes frustrating story of small changes, one at a time. We have got big dreams for the outside of our home, but right now we're focusing on the inside. There is so much to do that the yard will have to wait for its big moment. But even knowing that, I still wanted to make it a little bit better, just enough to feel more like home when you pull into the driveway, if you know what I mean. The exterior light fixture was one of the first things I touched. It's stained, and I really love the way it looks. It's very kind of classic or, I don't know, cottage. It's perfect for the bricks. And by the way, I love my red brick. I would never, ever paint my bricks or anything. I love the way it is. And it just hurt me so much when I see people painting the original bricks that like drive me insane. Well, anyway, so the light fixture is a stain, but I felt like it needs a little bit of paint just to make a big difference because it was matching the brick color. It felt good to start with something small, something doable. Then came in the front door. I painted, not forever, just for now. We will eventually replace it with something better. We also upgraded the deadbolt to a keyless one. Quick win. And while we are at it, I covered up an old hole in the brick with a plaque and a new doorbell. Not permanent. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe style bricks to make it all seamless. We planned to paint the shutters too, but once we pulled them off, we found this beautiful brickwork hiding behind them. It's just a crime. And honestly, that raw brick felt more like us than the old vinyl. So we left them off. I moved to this little side area by the garage. I keep picturing myself sitting here, waiting for my husband to get home, or taking a break from working in the garage. It's not much yet, but I see the vision. You know, a birth bath, a bench, maybe a little garden. So I clean it up, slope the ground to push the water away from the foundation. Use up some cardboard that I had lay around as a weed barrier, then laid mulch on top. Step stones made it feel more intentional here, and these step stones eventually going to lead us to the bench. Eventually, I really want to have gravel, but because we have to fix the sprinklers and do all the things, I have all the places in the yard that I want to add gravel. We need to fix the sprinklers before I do that. So for now, I felt like mulch was better, more budget friendly for us. The pots I used, not sure I love the color though, but for now they're fine. It's a progress. I decided to add some plants on the vases, and just a pop of color just already made it so much better. Then, after that came the garden bed. If it was rough, I cleaned it, replaced the edging, softened the soil, and planted some roots, which took forever to show signs of life. But I'm learning. That's how gardening works. You plant, you wait, you trust. I install a hose holder too. Not my favorite. It's clunky. I never used. Actually, I probably used like twice. Eventually, I want one of those retractable ones. But until then, we'll make work. I added more stepping stones since I extended the bed. Still looks rough in spots, but it's so much better than before. My new rule, 2 plants a week. Every week, until the sun is gone, I decide I'm going to plant 2 plants. I have been playing with some designs to see what the future might look like, and it's just potential right now. I can see in my, the vision coming to me. The garden bed looks like a wild patch with weeds at the moment, but I know what I planted and I know what's growing. I add a quick DIY trench to keep things from flooding to the garden bed because I have like a broken sprinkler right there. Right now, our sprinkler system, it's a bit of a mess. Some zone works amazing, others don't. The valve box needs a pro, and they have been hard to find. Until then, it's dying, pretty much. The grass, it's struggling so hard with the heat because right in the area is where the sprinkler are not working and actually is working, but our dog decided to attack the sprinkler and it's not moving. To be where I am, this video took me months. Not because the project was hard, but because real life is full. There's always something else pulling at your time, your energy, your budget. But here's the thing. We don't need to wait for someday to start changing our lives. We just need one small thing each week. Hang a picture, paint a door, plant 2 flowers. Change one thing in your home or in yourself. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't even have to cost a thing. But it adds up and over time becomes something beautiful. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.